Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about, you know very well, the reproductive system of lampito. Reproductive system of lampito mauritii. Okay, children, lampito mauritii. Okay, children, observe very carefully. So, earthworms, you know very well, hermaphrodites. These points already we discussed, but once again for clear picture. Hermaphrodites. What is the meaning of hermaphrodites? It will both male and female sex organs are present in the same animal. Okay, hermaphrodite are also what is called monoecious. What is called monoecious. Next, male and female reproductive. Male and female reproductive organs are found. Male and female reproductives are found in the same individual. In the same individual. Self-fertilization is avoided because two sex organs what is called mature at different times. Next, which means the sperm develops earlier than the production of ova. Protandrous. What is called protandrous. Next, thus cross fertilization will takes place. Thus cross fertilization takes place. Okay, children. Now we are going to discuss very deeply about male and female reproductive organs. Okay. In the male reproductive system, two pairs of testes are present. Two pairs of testes are present in the 10th and 11th segments. Okay, next one. The testis gives rise to very very important. The testis give rise to the germ cells. Gives rise to the germ cells or Spermatogonia. 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 Which develops into spermatozoa in the two pairs of seminal vesicles. Two pairs of seminal vesicles. Okay. Two pairs of seminal funnels. Okay. Two pairs of seminal funnels. Okay, two pairs of seminal funnels called ciliary rossetti. Ciliary rossetti or rosettas are situated in the same segment as the testis. Same segment. Okay, same segments as the testis. Next one. The ciliated funnels. The ciliated funnels of the same side are connected to a long tube called vas deferens. The vas differentia runs up to the 18th segment where they open to the exterior through the male genital aperture. Next point. The male genital aperture contains okay, two pairs of okay, pineal setae. What you call pineal setae. Next, for what? Pineal setae for what? Copulation. Next one, a pair of prostate glands lies in the 18th to to 19th segments. 18th to 19th segments. Next, the secretion of the prostate gland serves to cement the spermatozoa into bundles known as spermatophores. Okay, children, like this, very, very important parts are there in the which one, the reproductive system of earthworm. Okay, children, listen very carefully. What we are discussing, the reproductive system. The reproductive system of lampito mauritii, earthworm scientific name. Earthworms hermaphrodites are monoecious. What is the monoecious? Both male and female sex organs are present in the same organism. That is called hermaphrodite or monoecious. The male-female reproductive system or reproductive organs are found in the same individual. First point clear. The self-fertilization is avoided. Even though male and female reproductive organs are there, but self-fertilization is avoided because two sex organs are mature at different times. Which means the sperm develops earlier than the production of ova. The sperm is developing earlier than the ova, no? That condition is called protandrous. What you call that condition is called protandrous. Then what will happen? Self-fertilization avoided. Then cross-fertilization will be takes place. In the male reproductive system, 2 pairs of testes. How many pairs of testes? 2 pairs of testes present in the 10th and 11th segments. The testis gives rise to the germ cells or spermatogonia, which develops into spermatozoa. So germ cells convert into spermatozoa. These in the 2 pairs of seminal vesicles, they will be developed into spermatozoa. Seminal vesicles, you know very well. In our body, we will call glands. Okay, glands of reproductive system. Here also 2 pairs of seminal vesicles. In that, the germ cells will be developed into spermatozoa. There are 2 pairs of seminal funnels called ciliary rosettes are same where the testes are there. They are the ciliary rosettes funnels. The seminal funnels are called ciliary rosettes, situated in the same segment as the testis. Ciliary rosettes. They will collect the spermatozoa. Okay. The ciliated funnels of the same side are connected to a long tube. Again, the ciliated funnels of the same side are connected to a long tubule called vasa deferens. The vasa deferens runs up to which one? 18th segment, where they open into the exterior through which one? Male genital aperture. The ciliated funnels are there or not? They will be same side are connected a long tube called vasa deferens. So that vasa deferens, what it will do? The vasa deferens will be go and open into the 18th segment, where they open to the which one? The male genital aperture. Exterior through male genital aperture. Okay, children, like that it will be there. The male genital apertures contains two pairs of pineal setae. Pineal setae for copulation. Very important. For copulation, pineal setae is there. A pair of prostate glands lies in the 18th and 19th segments. Prostate glands. They secrete some prostaglandins, some useful materials for sperms. The secretion of the prostate gland serves to cement the spermatozoa into bundles known as spermatophores. So, because of prostate gland secretions, spermatozoa they will turn into bundle-like shapes, or those are called spermatophores. This is about the male reproductive system of the which one? The lampito mauritii. Okay, children. So, what are the things should I have to remember? Protantrus, hermaphrodites, 10th and 11th segments. Okay, 10th and 11th segments. Ciliary rosettes, the same segments. Then male genital aperture, then pineal setae, then 18th, 19th segment, the which one? Male genital aperture, and there will be, because of cementing substance from say prostate glands, the sperms will be converted into spermatophores. What you called? Spermatophores. Next, we are going to discuss about female reproductive system of lampito mauritii. Which one? Female reproductive system. We are going to discuss about female reproductive system of lampito mauritii. The female reproductive system of lampito mauritii. The female reproductive system of lampito mauritii. The female reproductive system. Next point. The female reproductive system of lampito. The female reproductive system consists of a pair of ovaries. A pair of ovaries. So the female reproductive system consists of a pair of ovaries lying in the which one? 13th segment. Lying in the 13th segment. Each ovary has finger-like projections. Finger-like projections. Each ovary has finger-like projections. Okay. What you call which contains ova, in linear, series. Next, very very important, ovarian funnels. What are called? Ovarian funnels are present beneath the ovaries which continue into oviducts. They open as a pair of genital, genital apertures, on the which side, on the ventral side, of the 14th segment, on the ventral side of 14th segment. Spermathecae. Next one, the spermathecae. Okay, the spermathecae are what you called seminal receptacles. Seminal receptacles. What you called receptacles. Seminal receptacles are three pairs lying in which one segments, lying in segments, what you called 7th, 8th, 9th segments. 7th, 8th and 9th. Next, opening to the exterior on the ventral side between 6th and 7th. Next, 7th and 8th. Next, 8th and 9th. This is important. Segments. Okay. Next, this is important. They receive spermatozoa. From the partner and store during copulation. Okay, children, this is the most important thing. Next point to remember is a mutual exchange. What is called a mutual exchange of sperms. You should have to remember occurs between two worms during mating. Next one worm has what will happen to find which one? To find another. One worm has to find another worm. Next, another important case. Another worm, and they mate. Okay, this is important. Okay. Juxtaposing. Opposite. Juxtaposing opposite gonadal openings. gonadal openings. Okay, children, this is important. Next, what will happen next? You have to see. Then exchanging the sperms. Next, what will happen? Exchanging the sperms will be takes place. Exchanging the sperms. Mature eggs. Next, mature eggs. Mature eggs. Okay. Cells in the nutritive fluid. Mature egg. What will happen? Cells. Mature egg cells in the what we called nutritive fluid. Nutritive fluid. Nutritive fluid or the nutritive fluid or what we call the nutritive fluid or deposited nutritive fluid are deposited in the cocoons okay, produced by the gland cells, produced by the which one? Gland cells. Okay, children, of the gland cells of the which one? Clitellum. Okay, clitellum, which also collects the important, okay, which also collects the partners sperm for sperms from the which one? Spermathecae. Next one, fertilization and development. Fertilization and development occurs within cocoons. Next one, within cocoons, which are deposited in the soil. This is important. After 2 to 3 weeks. After 2 to 3 weeks, cocoon produces baby earthworms. This is important. Next, development is direct development. Okay, children, like this reproduction process will be takes place in the reproductive system of lampito mauritii. Okay, children, observe very carefully. Earthworms, the female reproductive system we are discussing. The earthworm female reproductive system consists of a pair of ovaries. Simple. The female reproductive system consists of a pair of ovaries lying in the which segment? 13th segment. Each ovary has finger-like projections which contains ova in linear series. Okay, each ovary has finger-like projections. So that is important, which contains ova in linear series. Finger-like projections. Okay, this is important. Ovarian funnels are present beneath the ovaries which continue to oviducts. So ovarian funnels are there to collect the ovary eggs which continues to oviducts. They open as a pair of genital apertures on the which one? ventral side of the 14th segment. Ventral side of which one? The 14th segment. That is most important to remember. Okay. The male female genital aperture in which segment? 14th segment they have. Okay, children. Next, what we have to do is these are spermathecae or seminal receptacles are three pairs, what you called, lying on segment 7th and 8th and 9th. Spermathecae will be present. What is the importance of spermathecae? The sperm collection. Okay, three pairs lying in the segment, which one? 7th, 8th, 9th, opening to the exterior on the ventral side between 6th and 7th, 7th and 8th, 8th and 9th segments. They receives spermatozoa from the partner and stored during copulation. So spermathecae located on which one? 7th, 8th, 9th. They collect the sperms from the partner and store during copulation. A mutual exchange of sperms occurs between two worms during mating. So there will be mutual exchange will be takes place. One worm has to find another worm and they mate juxtaposing. So one worm like this, one worm like this, gonadal openings. The exchanging of sperms will be takes place. Mature egg cells in the nutritive fluid are deposited in the cocoons produced by the gland cells of the clitellum. Mature egg cells where it will be nutritive fluid are there or not? Mature egg cells in the nutritive fluid are deposited in the cocoons produced by gland cells of the clitellum, which also collects the partner sperms from the spermathecae. The fertilization and development occurs within the cocoons, which are deposited in the soil. After 2 to 3 weeks, cocoon baby earthworm directly develops. So, what will happen? The exchanging of sperms after mature egg cells in the nutritive fluid are deposited in the cocoons, produced by gland cells of the clitellum, which also collects the partner sperms from the spermatheca. So, eggs and sperms togetherly fertilization will be takes place, which are deposited in the soil. After 2 to 3 weeks, cocoon to baby earthworms. Direct development is direct. No, what you called larval form. No larval, what you called stages. Okay, children. Thank you. Thank you very much.